scoot over here. Okay? That's too hard.
Welcome to the Comedy Club. Please take out your cell phones and turn them off. Except Frank. Who's here for the first time? Oh, a good half dozen. You're going to be back. Do. Next time, bring all your friends. They'll have a great time also. We have a really great show for you tonight. A very special welcome to those that are new and to some of our many clubs here in Laguna Woods. A special, let's welcome the TGIF people. The Baby Boomers. The Bocce Club. And the Lawn Bowlers. The Rainbow Club. The Rock and Rollers. They rock. The Saddleback Church. The Golfers. What a day for golf, wasn't it? The Bridge Club. Now, classy, clean, and witty comes to mind when you talk about veteran comedian Joey Simmons. When this wise and energetic single grandmother connects with her audiences with intelligence and real-life humor. Her insight to senior life in Southern California is original, unpredictable, and even sometimes a hint of off-color. We remember. Her combination of singing, dancing, and doing stand-up and personality have kept her working a long time. And above all, she works very hard to bring us great comedians as headliners. Now let's give a big round of applause that she deserves. Joey Simmons, the funny lady of Laguna Woods, our very own.
No wonder I can't sleep. Oh, look at this. It's a good-looking young stud down there. What's your name? Huh? John. That's right. Okay. And you, I told you to wait in the truck. You know, lately my luck is like a bald guy with a comb. I told you I was going to get, and I finally got memory foam shoes. It's not doing me any good at all. It's no better than those chocolate Thin Mints I'm eating. You know, we've all got crosses to bear, but lately mine is full of lead and fire ants. I finally got 8 hours sleep. Only took 3 nights. And now I'm sleeping on the couch next to my 2 best friends, a TV and a toilet. Yeah. I cracked my 14-year-old granddaughter up the other night. For the first time in her life, she actually said, "How are you doing, Nana?" I said, "You know, Sierra, I forget which one I'm talking about. I'm starting to feel old." She laughed for 2 minutes. And I said, "What's so funny?" She said, "You're just starting?" I said, "Yeah." And I told her, she said to me, "Nana, what's it like to be old?" I said, "Well, let me tell you what. You put cotton in your ears, pebbles in your shoes, a pain in your back, smear Vaseline all over your glasses, and you got it." And she's very beautiful. Her mother was Miss Teen California. And I said to her, "I don't like the way you're dressing lately, Sierra." I said, "You know, my grandma used to say," my grandma raised me, "if you don't want people touching your critters, don't make yourself look like a petting zoo." That could go for some of the women in here, too. She never spoke English. She just spoke in epitaphs. Like she said, "A path that's walked on never grows grass." I didn't get that till I was 25. And then she said, "Nobody buys a cow when you get the milk for free." I knew that one was important. I just didn't know why. See, my grandma was a smooth talker like me. But I like this one the best, and it really stuck with me. "If God doesn't get you, I will." And she was scary. Then my grandson, he's very handsome, and he's finally got his first girlfriend. She's a doll. And I told him, "Don't mess around with her." I moved into the senior camp for birth control and to meet a man. And I want no more kids to raise. I raised 1 grandchild already. Anyway, so his mom works, and I don't want him messing around. You know, women are always looking for a guy in here, and we want to change him. We never give up. But I'm telling you right now, the only way you're going to change a man in here is if he wears a diaper. Never be equal to a man unless we can walk down the street with a bald head, a big gut, and still think we're sexy. You notice how much louder the women laugh? My daughter says to me, "No wonder you have no dates, Mom." I think it's true, yeah. Anyway, I want to tell you, you know why a woman and alcohol are alike? What? Why? Because they can give you pleasure at night and a headache in the morning. And the women always forgive you men when they're wrong. Maybe you didn't get that. And this is for Stan over there from TGIF. Starbucks is starting to sell beer and wine, Stan, because it's harder to sell people a $12 cup of coffee. I always drink wine in a bar, but the other night at 19, I had a martini for $12.50. I'm still sick over that, too. I have a friend who drinks too much. In fact, I have a lot of them. And he says when a cop stops him to tell him to recite the alphabet backward, he just crawls in his backseat. Another time the cops were chasing him, and the sirens and speakers were going like crazy, and the cop says, "Get out of the car now." He says, "No, you get in, I'm too drunk." These are pretty good, huh? Anyway, you know, the world is getting too complicated for me. I am a technical dummy, and I'm telling you, things are just getting bad. I got this new Brothers computer, and today it ran out of tape in my most critical day. So I figured out finally how to put one in. I called Mr. Tilley, it got help. And it told me to hold the thing and shake it for 15 minutes. I kid you not. I didn't know whether to do this or this. But that's a true story, can you believe it? And then my computer, I told it to work, and it said I can't do it because I've had a hard drive. And then, this is all true stuff, people. I heard water, and I just went through a flood in my 3-story building. So I was scared to death, and I was running all over and over. I was in the bathroom, and I couldn't figure it out. It was Alexa, my dog that talks to me. It was making quiet, nice ocean sounds. I never asked her to do that. And I want to tell you this, you know how I always like to bring you a little culture. I heard this morning on Channel 6, and a lot of you will be very interested in this, and it's true. There's a new invention. It's a suction cup that goes on your abdomen. You saw it? Yeah. Then you put an app on your phone, and it will truly tell you when your bladder is full. That's not a joke. Some lady named Leslie has it for sale. And then, you know, I love to Google. I was pretty smart before I got to Google. Now I do 30 Googles a day, that's why I can't sleep. A headache. And I Googled, I never have a headache, so I Googled, why do I have a headache? And you know, after 3 clicks, it told me I was clinically dead. You think I'm making this stuff up, and I'm not. I gave a stranger a ride the other day, which I never do, and he kept staring at me. And I said, then he says to me, "Aren't you afraid that I could be a serial killer?" And I laughed and I stared back and I said, "What's the chances of 2 serial killers being in the same room?" And then my friend said to his wife, Ethel, "Why are you not enjoying sex anymore?" This is the dirty part right here. She said, "Well, I am." And he says, "Well, you never tell me." And she says, "That's because you told me don't call while you're playing golf." You like that? Only took 4 days. All right. I'm really tickled to have Brian Kiley. He was recommended by Karen Rontowski, one of our favorites. And he's an Emmy Award comedy writer. He makes people laugh. That's his full-time job. He's been a stand-up comic since his college days. and he's been a staff writer for Conan O'Brien for over 2 decades. He's from the Late Night Show. He did the Conan O'Brien and the Tonight Show with Conan, and he works in the writer's room. He's probably gonna steal my jokes. He keeps late night audiences entertained since 1994. Now the Profile comic has added another unique twist to his resume with the release of his new novel, The Astounding Misadventures of Rory Collins. Let's give a big Laguna Woods welcome to Ryan Kiley.
For Joey Sims, how about it for us? Wow, well thank you. Thanks so much. This is very exciting. All right, taking care of some business? All right. I had an interesting week. I did something kind of bold for me this week. I visited my childhood home. And I knocked on the door and I said, "Excuse me, I used to live here. Can I look around?" And reluctantly, my parents let me in.